Alright, my followers. It's typical that since we just got those ridiculous warhammers that make us such fighting badasses, haven't been doing much fighting. We've been doing a lot of socializing.
Your way through the terrain, your herbalist spots an area where you can harvest
get the herbs.
The herbalist carefully picks the right herbs.
Fight the Spider Queen. I just want to see what kind of damage these warhammers can do. Well, I want to see them in action. Look at that, 31. Can I first action the Orc Fighter? No, I can only first action number 5. I can only confuse a level 5, so this Orc Fighter would have to take 24 hit points damage. Damn. We can shield her for 18. Oh, I can shield her for most of it. A little malicious spider, you're gonna get crushed. Hell, if I put Jaramira in, she can actually kill one of these. Well, if it was a 2 hit point, she could kill it straight up. I did 2 damage. Are we? She finishes off the spider quite easily. I feel like I need more warriors. I think the kids that grow up next will make warriors. And also, we don't have a manger built, so the gatherers we get will miss out on the plus 10 skill point bonus. Sweet.
You discover some more herbs as well as bodies of fallen men and women who were clearly not as... You are set upon by a small group of
really? We just did this. We talk about this. Social, auto-resolve, share food, leave. I get it's all randomized, but that's... you'd think there'd be something where, like, if you have one event, then it won't proc again for X amount of turns. I'm just camping because I want to heal a bit. Still, it's nice to know we can auto-resolve that type of thing. Is this the skeletons? Auto-resolve? Some light wounds, not a problem. Oh no, some bats and bees. Whatever shall we do? Got some fish tartar out of it. Random. Nice, level ups. +2 medic, that's huge. 1 health. Well, I wish Kazi could have got more medic skill. Who's not working? Of course, it's Expedition 1. Expedition 2. They're healing up.
As you explore the land, a long shadow covers the sun.
Oh, for God's sake!
You tried to run, but there are
we just did this!
Not easily broken, even in the face of such dark terror.
Oh, okay, but it worked out better now. Curse of Darkness.
Move away from the mist.
Yuck. Fucking Curse of Darkness. Well, clearly that's going to keep happening until we get our villagers improved in terms of their stats so that they can resist that type of thing better. And that was Will and Hex that affected that. Look at that 49, 43. It's completely bonkers. Oh, what kind of confusers do we have here? I can confuse this guy. And let Svatava one-shot him. Nice, and these little small mobs, we'll make quick work of them with our blunt weapons. I think I'll have to confuse that one as well. Let's see, so Svatava goes first, 32 damage, kills probably that and that, or these two. Or kills that one and wounds that one. Then this clock goes first and hits Barbara for 25. So she needs a bit of shielding and buffing as well. I think I get the shade in there. That's excellent damage. Oh, whoops, I should have buffed Barbara first. Damn. Okay, let's use our confusers then. Oh, I got a nice big first action here. That's what the Pincanets is going to be amazing at. Give the shade the first action. Or Barbara, rather. And my Orc Fighter, just get in there. Almost outright killed him. Ugh! Barbara's got decent armor. She has taken some hit point damage though. Oh, she heals it back up because of the shield she's carrying. Which reminds me, if I can ever get like a combination of Dragon Bones and Mithril, that'll make the best Warhammer ever, because that'll give them Life Leech as well. Huge damage plus Life Leech. There you go, done. Well fought. The shade's wounded though, damn it. I really hope it doesn't die. I'd be gutted if my shade died.
Thea is not an easy place to grow up in, but alas, grow up we must.
Sage.
Your children has matured into a young adult and is ready to join your village and rebuild Thea.
No, we need warriors.
An adult is an important right.
I built 2 more Warhammers. Just in time for Radzim. Radzim, what's the best armor I can give you? We're kind of down to like, just, you know, whatever we can scavenge in terms of armor. Bone Spike and Warhammer. It's fine. And then who on the back line can actually use those incredible dragon shields? Or these amazing shields? In fact, even if they only have the shield, that's fine. It's super useful. It'll just shield the front line. And the front line will be damn near unkillable. Oh, he's so heavy. Oh god, no one's actually using the scale shield. That's unforgivable. Gives 5 life leech. That's pretty cool. So if you get a weapon that gives life leech, I think it's additive. Nice. Onwards. Although perhaps we should just keep camping here because we are wounded. Grab us some coal, will you please? Look at the gathering numbers, not very good. But they are fighters, they're not gatherers. So Expedition 2, let's see. Almost 12 out of 20, still quite wounded. Just keep camping. Oh, damn it! That sucks. My shade. No. Right, let's start crafting some jewelry. Just, I think that just this and this, it gives something that improves gathering. +1 craft and 2 gathering, just amber. How about gold and amber? Ranged damage, gold signet, that's pretty cool. Okay, so gold is for range damage. What does topaz do? Herbalism and light steps. Malachite. Traps. Bones. Strength. Cool. Just straight iron. Just flat armor. Yeah, I want loads of that. 1, 2, at least 4 for my warriors. I'll do as many as I can. 5. Next, do gathering trinkets. I can do 2 of these. Straight gold bands do what? Range damage and feint. What is feint? In social and tactical challenges, double feint damage to damaged characters. Okay. Just bone. Does backstab and doesn't give any text. That's not worth it. About magic bone. Sixth sense. Is an intellect and hex, and that's okay. Maybe fast reaction in physical and sickness challenge. Cards dealing fast reaction. Oh, so that makes you it's like a pike. Enters. How about straight silver? Find weakness and stealth. That's very cool. And 4 divination. Holy crap! For 8 silver, I think I want 2 of those. These will be good in the backline, people. Maybe mixed topaz. Light steps and stealth. What does steel do? 2 damage and find weakness. Oh, that's cool. That's 8 steel altogether. What is this here? Tear of the Nymph. 4 backstab. Wow, that's amazing. So in sneak and hunt, double backstab damage, attractiveness, and for first action in social, sixth sense is intellect and hex. That's pretty cool. Ooh, medic, hell yeah, that's what we need. Only make 2 of them. Radzim, you can help out here. And that should give us a fair amount of research points from all of that. How wounded are we all here? 21 full hit points, full hit points, full hit points.
You find the place imprinted in your minds by the professors. It is an old tower that seems to reach the very skies. Its surface is pure ivory, yet strangely shimmering as the sun rays hit its smooth surface.
Go in closer.
As you move closer, you see a balcony that looks unsettlingly like a large skeletal hand, and in its palm there stands a tall, hooded man, while a young girl cowers behind him. The man speaks in a clattering, hard voice. Halt! Who goes?
We have... I like number 2. We've come a long way seeking to restore power to our gods. Do you know what we speak?
Restoring power to your gods, a grand task indeed. The Oracle knows much, that much is true. And how exactly did you find your way here?
We followed a path from our deity.
Yes, in truth we have sensed this much. Otherwise I would not make this tower seem to you. The Oracle, Ileana, as you can see, cannot speak to you, nor can she defend herself from those who would abuse her talent. Not after what the university did to her, and so I have vowed to shield her. We have waited for one to come seeking this truth. Ileana has foreseen it, but she could not see who it will be, nor when they will come.
What did the professors do?
These so-called scholars took it upon themselves to judge what means justify the end. They knew they could never achieve their goals without magic, the hypocrites. And so they discovered Ileana as a mere child. She had an amazing gift of premonition, but more than that, she was also pure-hearted and devout to the Pantheon. As such, her link to the gods was almost direct. In fact, it is said that her father may be Perun himself. Something about his lightning striking Ileana's mother at night. Anyway, the scholars took her, imprisoned her, and drained her power to the very limits. And worse yet, all this to destroy her beloved gods.
Poor girl.
Indeed, this is why I have taken stewardship of her, so that in time, perhaps she may regain enough strength to live on her own. And if not, I can at least try to shield her from those who would misuse her power. Let us move on. What do you seek?
Wish to reclaim our god's power.
Ileana holds answers to many questions, yes. but are you worthy of receiving them? And more importantly, are you willing to face your fate in order to learn your future?
Face our fate? What do you mean?
I sense your connection to your gods and their blessing fresh upon your souls. Thus, I judge you worthy of the attempt. However, the Oracle can only guide you to find answers. You may need to face trials to receive what you seek, and these may prove difficult, if
Okay,
not
whatever.
lethal.
We'll try it.
The girl, who stood silent and motionless throughout your encounter, steps out from behind her protector and spreads her arms out. The tower opens up before you, revealing a dark chamber inside. The Oracle silently gestures for you to enter. As you approach, you have a strange sensation. You enter the ivory tower, and as you step through the threshold, you find yourself standing on a burnt-out plain, filled with grey ash and red fire particles in the air. In the distance, you see a withering stump of a massive tree, hollowed, dry, and blackened from the flames. You see a green snake coiled around the roots, and you see a great foreboding bear sitting and staring sadly into the empty skies. You hear cries of souls unable to rest as they try to enter the underworld gates. You feel the presence of Veles before you. The bear sees you, and his eyes turn red with anger as he stands on his two hind legs and roars.
Join your god's anger and fight with the bear, or kneel down in respect of the bear. Lord, we have come before you. Our fighting is stronger than our social, but it kind of fits, like, in terms of the story, that it if you go for the social. Oh, whoops. Okay. That's bad. Wrong choice. I should have fought. Oh, fuck's sake. We're gonna get our asses kicked. How am I supposed to do 49 points of social damage? Support. We've got loads of support damage, but no one that can take a hit or even two of that. Does the Pankanets go in front of him? It does. Okay, so we can just buff the Pankanets damage, but most likely one of these Guardians are going to put it further in the queue. Oh, I can just first action it then. I'm just going to buff its damage all to hell to see if I can do the 46 damage. Oh god, look at these. No god, this is not going to work. Damn it. I'll give it another 11, taking it to 20 something. Nope, it's a fuck up. The fight's over. We've lost. Damn it! I should have just fought them. I could have kicked their asses with these amazing weapons. But I was sort of like role-playing because we were being all like, you know, pious and whatnot. It just, from the way it was described there, I was expecting a good result. And I feel like if this was a straight-out fight, we'd be kicking their asses with those amazing warhammers of ours.
You failed your challenge.
Oh, don't kill
You
Mop
feel
and
a gust
Knets.
of cold air that grabs hold of your bodies and thrusts you outside the
Damn. That was a social quest. Since we do social quests, do physical damage as well. I suppose if you fail, then there's negative consequences. It's just hope. If my little forest demon dies, I'm going to be very butthurt. Speaking of hit points, still not fully healed yet. Come on, tough bats, we can auto-resolve. Oh, what? We won the challenge, but only just barely.
Over the last few weeks, you heard tales of a dragon roaming the skies.
Oh, what?
Others tell tales of their daughters being taken by the monster, and you hear its roar loud and clear in the night. 2 children have already fallen prey to the beast. But there are rumors of a man who said he can rid the land of the drake for the right price.
Yes, my expeditions where people aren't working, but that's fair enough. I'm just going to keep camping and healing up, and hopefully no one dies. What the hell are 4 gates? See what you can do, almost an orc fighter. Give the guy a name, for goodness sake. I don't know what these things are, but they're not very impressive. That's 17 shield ally. So cool. Pretty confident my warriors can handle this, no problem. God, that's impressive. So much damage. Easy. Between Zoska and the Orc Fighter, we made short work of that. We've got an interesting looking club. Only 2 damage though. Elven Wooden Iron. It's crap. Even though it's good quality. Only gives 2 damage. Oh, we still got another wound here. I just pray we get through this day without anyone dying.
Another tremor shakes your village to its core. The fields around your home shake violently, and the skies turn dark and foreboding. The earth grumbles and cracks open, but before reaching your threshold, it all stops. In the midst of the chaos, you see a lone...
we're nice people. Try to help him out.
And grab the old traveler, and together you run back into the relative safety of your homestead. The stranger speaks up, his voice tired and worn out.
Thank you, kind strangers. Well, this was very unwise, and yet it is strangely heartwarming to see kindness alive, even in this dark hour. Still, for all you know, I could be a bloodthirsty fiend, so I would advise more caution.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm but an old man, a nobody, a lone survivor, trying to spread the word, to warn others of the fate of my own home.
Okay, what fate? What do you speak of, old man? Isn't the darkness and the constant onslaught of demons other enemies enough?
You wouldn't think so, would you? But, alas, Thea has yet more destruction in store for us. It's the giants. The giants are returning. And when they come, we will all die. My home was struck by the tremors and destroyed into cinder. All that is left is a footprint of a creature I have never dreamt of. And I fear your own home may be in its path as well.
Giants? Never seen any. What are they and where do they come from?
I will not claim to know it all, for I am but one man, but I was the elder of my village, so I did hold some old knowledge. It is said that in the old days, far into the past, even before humans were made, the giants roamed Thea and wreaked terror on the land. Then later, our gods struck them down and they disappeared. But now, who knows? Maybe the darkness revived the beasts.
So if we're on the path, shouldn't we move our village?
Move your village? Are you insane? Did I not just say that all my people died because we lost our refuge? Maybe I did not. How did you survive the darkness?
The master of the underworld and keeper of magic, Veles, used his mystical powers to shield us from the darkest night.
Yes, but there is more to the story. Veles chose this particular spot for his last refuge because this used to be an ancient elven grove, one holding a place of power. It is thanks to this ancient connection to his kin that Veles was able to create a safe haven for his followers. With the last of his magical powers, he cast a strong spell on this land, and through this magic, he can stay connected and help you live on.
Okay, you seem to know a lot about the divine business.
To such trivial matters, I told you, I am no one, but I was a keeper of knowledge in my own home. I have studied the deities all my life. I collected knowledge and learned as much as I could so that one day I could fulfill my role. This role. The messenger is who I am. The point is, we are all intimately connected to our homesteads, and our deities can only help us if we keep our homes safe. Without those places, we are just another rubble of people, left to fend for ourselves, and that does not end well in the long term. The goddesses and gods are tethered to these locations, and until such time as they regain their full powers, they cannot survive if these places are destroyed.
Well, I think we already knew that. Like, if your village gets destroyed, this campaign's over. Gods damn it. We didn't need more calamity.
Stop them? I have no idea, but I suppose you will need more knowledge. You will need to find someone who has dealt with them before, or someone who may know why they came back. All I found in our old books was this ancient map. It refers to giants and to a place where a knowing man may dwell. This is why I set out on my mission. I swore to my last dying brethren that I will spread the word, and in doing so, perhaps someone, someday, will exact revenge for my home's demise. I must go now to seek out others and warn them. Here, have this bag from my last bodyguard to help your quest.
Sweet. Alright, give us directions and we will have a look. These earth tremors are getting very frequent.
The map has a drawing of a small house with a hidden entrance scribbled.
This is another quest item we have to do. Sasha, let's improve your medic ability. Sweet. And your gathering. Same for you, Seaball. Ooh, I'll give you more. What is this? A damage, magic, find weakness. So cool. Sturdiness and folklore gathering. Let's do the King's Quest. Although perhaps let's take a look at the hit points. 15, 16, 9. Okay, we're fully healed up. I'm getting the feeling that the game is pushing me towards completing the quests because of all these tremors and stuff like that. So let's try to squash as many of these quest places that we have. Expedition 2 is still hurt though. We'll go to Suspicious Tower once we're healed up. Wolves and rats, not a problem. Some little spiders. King's Quest.
You follow the treasure map provided by King Arathor, and you come across a great ravine. You know that the next clue to where the treasure is lies beyond. There is a bridge that can lead you safely over the ravine, but you see a ghostly figure standing at the threshold.
I don't think we can do a 4-skull physical. Let's just use the bridge.
You approach the bridge, and the ghost turns to you and speaks.
If the bridge you seek to cross, you must be ready for a loss. Questions of you will be asked, and with answers you are tasked. But beware of answers wrong, lest you prove not so very strong. 3 questions I will ask, and you must finish the whole task.
Fine.
The one who speaks is the one who the truth seeks, and should they fail, their fate will prevail. The first person walks up to the ghost, and it speaks again. What is your name?
Tell him your name.
Good. Next question. What is your favored color?
Oh no, wait, this is the Monty Python thing. What is your name? What is your favorite color? The next quest's gonna be about
Correct. The final answer.
what speed would a rock thrown by a troll fly? What type of troll? Rock or swamp?
The ghost I don't know, really. An invisible force hits the
Oh, I don't know.
and it falls down.
That's amazing.
As it hits the rocks, you hear, "You have passed the test, brave knight." Everything falls silent, and on the other side of the bridge, you find another map with instructions to find the treasure. You also feel that some of the ghost's essence got into a weapon you carry, and it now deals
Awesome.
damage. The map is simple.
That was such a cool reference. Monty Python. Nee. Great reference. Well done, makers of this game. Expedition 2, let's move a little bit and then we'll camp every turn. How are things here in the village? Metal ring. Medical amulet being created. I feel like we have enough weapons. Although one thing what made me think was if I'd created this club out of silver, isn't it supposed to be better against monsters or something? No, it just gives you dexterity and 5 damage plus 1 dexterity. Okay. That was such a cool reference though. What if we use silver and dryad wood? 4 damage, attractiveness. Monster bones and silver? Nah. That does look pretty badass though. That weapon looks like the femur of something.
By the wailing wraiths. They are a force of pure darkness, a menacing wave of tormented souls who seek.
There's a folk ritual, physical.
Ritual that involves a test of your.
We've got quite strong people. We should be able to do this. Auto resolve, easy.
The malicious force of the wailing wraiths. This time, none of.
Good. Yeah, clearly, we've finished producing everything we could produce. We still need another 50 odd research points. Expedition 2. Are we fully healed up yet? We are. Suspicious tower. I forget what this quest is. Let's take a look.
You see a large stone tower sticking out of the landscape like a... As
Investigate.
You approach the tower carefully, you see that some of the stones move in unnatural ways, and you soon discover that there are at least several rockers, You
Attack them.
realize that the small creatures have a mummy or daddy nearby, and it is big. Very, very big.
Run. I don't want to fight this.
You barely run away, bruised and bleeding from the troll's stone throws.
I don't think this group could have taken on a 4-skull fight. Okay, so we can't do Suspicious Tower. What else is close enough for us to do? Nothing really. In that case, then we should be looking to maybe get our hands on... Yeah, let's get the quartz then. Then we can replace all our buildings with quartz, which is going to help us with the research. I think that's what I had in mind anyway. Spiders, easy, auto-resolve. Skeletons. No, wrong group. I think I just moved Expedition 1 totally in the wrong direction now. Ouchie, these wounds, man. Be more careful. Nice. I wonder if I can get that above the number where I'll get multiple instances of quartz in one day. I think that's how it works. I should get 10 per day because I've got more than double. Orc fighter, you're quite wounded. You don't actually need to do much. Whoopsie, wrong way.
You stumble, you search the buildings and discover a supplies store.
What do we have here? Just some string. And Orc fighter is not working. That's totally fine. How about in the village? Any more jewelry? Primary material, gold. Secondary material, topaz. Gives us feint, which is good in social and tactical challenges. And it gives range damage, why not? How many of these can I make? A fair old amount, actually. 8 of them. Using all our gold and all of our topaz. I think that's actually fine, because I mean, I need all that research. What else do we have? We have silver, primary material, plus malachite, equals what? Find weakness and stealth. It's actually pretty good. This is good for the backline characters. We'll make 4 of them. Redzim, mental help gathering. And it's going to keep our crafters busy for 11 days. That's fine. What's getting a bit low? We've got loads of coal. We've got more than enough fruit. Radzim, why don't you keep the cane flowing? Where's my objective? My next objective was... Oh, I've got to explore all of this stuff. That's for sure. Expedition 2, you just keep harvesting. God, look at all these monsters. Get them! Actually, I think I might be able to use that. Whoa! Tree Spirit Blessing, very cool. Looks like a heavy armor. 17 armor, 3 shields. 15, these are all 15 armors. So I may as well give it to you. Why not? Veles Lava, can you wear one of the heavier armors? You can. It's 14 armor, the Orc Fighter's got 16 armor. Pincanets can't wear anything, and Kazik is too weak.
You discover the ruins of some great old city. Whoever resided in these walls is long gone, yet many buildings still stand tall and proud. But the marvelous city was not abandoned by mere folly. You feel the towering presence of the darkness within its old walls. As you observe the city, you see waves of the black mist.
What are we stronger at, sneak or hex? We're not very good at sneaking, and we're not very good at hex either, so it looks too dangerous.
The sun is particularly strong today, and without any cover, your party is feeling the effects. After all, people are not used to this much sunshine anymore.
Drink more water and mix some herbs. Do I have herbs?
You use up much of your water
I do.
supply and herb.
Physical challenge, that should be easy. That makes sense, we're out in like a dry area. And does it take herbs from... Okay, we had loads of herbs. Wow, awesome. Ancient wood. Famed for its poisonous qualities and durability. 52 quartz. I'm thinking how much quartz do I want to have, but in short, just as much as I can carry, I think. We're going to need like 200-300 quartz probably to replace all the buildings with quartz. Nice, rapid dancer. Don't tell me how these random monsters out in the field are just happen to be carrying an amazing crossbow like that. Just be grateful. Let's see, so this is 7 damage. This one is 4 damage. Far better. Ooh, a hive. Ugh. Okay, so we are officially overweight with quartz. So we need to drop 43. We can drop some of this here. How about that? Cool, fine. Back to base. We're probably going to have to go back there one more time to get more quartz. Guys, really? We talk about this. Let's do social. Let's auto-resolve. Do some food. Leave. I think it's the same group of dwarves. They're just taking the piss out of us now. They're just hanging around those mountains, and every time they see people come by, hello, money. We'll kick your teeth in. Bloody things.
You stumble, you search the buildings and
Junk,
discover
junk.
a supply store.
Loads of junk, but the supplies we get there are pretty damn cool. I can't get over the fact that we got orcs in our parties. It's so cool. It is disappointing that we've got like 3 or 4 structures that have plus beast in their description, but I suppose to be fair, it's only, you know, plus 1, so 1%. But it's been a few hundred turns and we haven't gotten any beasts out of it.
You search the buildings and discover
2 gold, 17 amber, that's nice. Cosmic tree, let's see what this says.
You finally find what must have been the grove from the map, although there is little left.
Hello, we're looking for an elf.
The tree blinks at you several times before moving its branches around, as if it was shifting in its place. Slowly, it begins talking.
What is this elf thing you speak of, and how long is long ago? An eon? 2?
Ah, well, an elf is kind of like a human, but with pointy ears and real pretty, and long ago was probably around 100 years.
I see. The children of Thea, you mean. Pretty young things, to be sure. In the old days, there used to be many in my grove.
The tree looks around, as if for the first time, and you see its face twisting and its eyes growing larger.
My grove? Where is my grove? Where are all my charges? What have you done with them?
Calm yourself, it's okay. Thea has been cursed.
Oh, right. My apologies. Yes, that wretched cold night. It was rather unpleasant. Still, it was not it. It was a brother of mine. He took my herd. I tell you what. I will tell you all about the elven child you speak of. The one seeking to cure us from darkness, but only if you hunt down and kill my brother, and bring me the remains of his flock.
Whoa, your brother?
You fleshy creatures oft call us Lishi, demons you say we are. And in all fairness, that description is wise. We are guardians of the forest, sons of the Silver Mother, and shepherds. My brother is thus, like me, a Lishi, but he is also a thieving wretch. He stole my flock from under me. Mad I am, he said. Mad and corrupted by the dark. Bah! Only because I did not think as he did. I did not seek to kill the so-called creatures of the dark. Ah, no matter. What does matter is that I need his wooden carcass and that of his flock so that I may regrow this grove, and it is my business why.
Fine.
I have what you seek right here.
The tree crackles, the earth beneath it shakes a bit, and from the roots it brings out an elf. The elf is covered in soil and motionless, but he still breathes.
This young man refused my pleas also, but we seem to have reached an impasse. He will not die, and yet I am not inclined
Okay,
to let
let's do this.
How splendid. I have cast a spell upon you that will guide you to the traitor's hideout. Do watch yourselves. He is likely to have many allies.
Right, get your brother, bring his remains. I don't know if this is like a good guy or not. Like that. I mean, it's a cosmic tree, but like it seems evil. It talks about not wanting to kill the creatures of the dark. And it wants us to go kill its brother. Like, what the hell? Ooh, artifacts. Should we start getting our hands on all of these various types of gems? Gold. I really want to push through and get heavy armors. How much more would we need? 133. If I do get heavy armors, that would like pretty much complete what I want to do from my frontline fighters. Warhammers, heavy armors. I suppose that depends on how much more tech we can get from making this jewelry. Let's just wait for these to complete and see where we are. Yeah, before we go in here, let's take a little break. It's been a good 44 minutes. Good progress. Got our asses kicked once, won a mission once, and the story's really cracking along now. Got a little orc there. So cool. Okay. When we come back, we'll investigate this place of interest.